Welcome back, guys. We're talking about infographics, but there's something we didn't talk about. We source for infographics on Pinterest, and there's this other place you can source for infographics. We've been using it too so far. We've been using Canva.com. You can source for infographics on Canva as well. So I'll go to my www.canva.com, and all you need to do, since you know the processes of using infographics to create content that resonates with your audience, you can come to Canva as well to look for different infographics. All you have to do is to search for infographics in the search box, and you'll see different infographics you can download and use for your content. And these are different infographics. As you can see here, we have different infographics, and you can choose one of those. If you are into catering, look at this for catering. Look at this about entrepreneur. This is about entrepreneur. This is about health. It depends on the niche you service. You can see different infographics you can use, how to be more creative. You can use any of these infographics. These are templates for different infographics. So I'm going to just open one of those. As you can see, there's different infographics for different niche. As you can see, it's right here. Let me choose one of those. I'm going to choose this, and I'm going to choose this. So I can create content with this right now. But what I'm going to do is to open my chat GPT as well, just the way we've done it earlier on. We did the infographics and we use chat GPT to create the content. This is one of those I've opened. I'm just going to customize. I'm going to click on customize the template. If you like, you can change the color. If you like, you can do some changes to it. So I'm just going to customize both templates, and I'm going to have them downloaded. I'm going to open my Copilot as well. And let me open my Copilot as well, and let me open LinkedIn as well. Those are the tools we use to create content with this. So I'm going to come to my Canva. I'm going to come to my Canva right here and download our infographics. You can change the color if you want to. If you don't really like the color, you can change it to whatever you want, but I can leave the colors this way. Or if I have a better color, let me see if I could get a better suggestion. Oh, this is a yellow color, or let's see something like this. Let's something like this. That is too deep, so I can just go for a yellow. So we have something like this, which is not looking bad at all. So I'm going to click on here, and yeah, so we have this. So let's continue. This is the second. This is the timeline design process. So you can just leave this way. When you click on it, you can change color here if you want to. Continue this way. So let me just download this. Let me download them. Let me have them downloaded. So I'm going to give this how to become more creative. I'm just going to give this creative, and I'm going to give the other one to another name. So I'm going to download this by clicking on share. I'm going to click on share. I'm just going to click on download, and I'm going to download it in JPEG, and that way I've gotten infographics from Canva. It's as easy as that. You can get different infographics as you want. And this right here, I'm just going to name it timeline. I'm going to name it timeline, and I'm going to just share to download it on my PC. So I'm going to click on download and JPEG, and I'm going to download it right away. That way I've gotten two infographics from Canva, and now we can use ChatGPT to refine those infographics. ChatGPT, a generative AI, and Copilot, a generative AI as well. So I'm going to do the first. I'm going to just click on here, and I'm going to upload from my computer. Having to upload from my computer, I'm going to start with this first. This says how to be creative. I would say create a LinkedIn post, a well formatted LinkedIn post from this. Okay, so I'm going to just prompt that and come here to prompt that for this. I'm going to add image. I'm going to upload from my device, and I'm going to upload the second, which is timeline for design process. I'm going to upload that, and I'm going to say create a well formatted LinkedIn post from the uploaded image. So let's do that. Let's prompt that as well. So I've prompted this to generative AI to create a content, and this says how to be more creative. So here we have a content right here, which it has been established, and if you see, it says take notes, and yeah, we have these were in lorem ipsum, so you have to input your own details. Just check that out. Let me check that out. So I'm going to open my Canva to edit the infographic. So you can create a fresh infographics on Canva. So let me come back here to my download. Just take note of when I open this, you would see what I'm talking about is a dummy test, and this is lorem ipsum. So we're going to edit that, and here in my timeline we have lorem ipsum as well. So we're going to download these. This won't be useful. We're going to just delete them, and we're going to come back to Canva. So let's come back to Canva to edit them one by one. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to open this and edit. Since it has given us the content, this has given us the content, all I have to do is to input it the right way. And I'm going to just embrace the new ideas, and I'm going to just copy this. I'm going to copy this for the first, and let me increase the size. So that I increase the size that way. So the first one, I'm going to just input that, embrace new ideas, and let's input this for the second, and this I'm going to copy this and come back here to keep this, and I'm going to just Control A, and I'm going to Control V to paste, Control A to highlight. I'm going to use Control A to highlight. I'm going to copy for this. I'm going to use Control A to highlight and Control V to paste. Then I'm going to go to the fourth. I'm going to use Control A to highlight, and I'm going to use Control V to paste, which is number 4. I'm going to paste that, and I'm going to come to number 5. Number 5 says step out. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here, and this collaborates. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here, and there we have a fully blown content. So I'm going to paste this right here, and I can have this downloaded now since I've completed the whole design process of the infographics, and this has been tailored for your need, for however you need it. You can delete whatever, you can delete this infographics and change it to whatever you want to change it to. You can change it to your own topic. So I'm going to download this right away, and this way we've created an original infographics. We didn't go to Pinterest to source for infographics. We created ours afresh, and I'm going to just close this, and I'm going to do the same for this since Copilot brought it out for us. So I'm going to just come to Canva again to edit what we've done so far. We're going to edit it now with using what Copilot brought for us, and having to come to Canva, I'm going to see the design right here. This is the one I just worked on. This is the one I just worked on, and this is the second one. So I'm going to erase all the lorem ipsum. I'm going to change it to my own content prompted from generative AI. So all I have to do is to increase the size, and here we are going to start from here. Brief. I'm going to come to Copilot. I'm going to copy this, understanding the project core. So I'm going to just paste this right now. So Control V will paste that, and let's go to brainstorm. Brainstorm says research. I'm going to just copy this, and is gathering data for research. That's the second. I'm just going to copy this to this place, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to come and paste right here. So I'm going to remove the lorem ipsum. I'm going to use Control V to paste that, and the third is sketch. I'm going to just come here to copy what sketch says here. I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste it here, and the fourth says solution. I'm going to come right here to copy the concept. Oh, the fourth says solution. So let's come here, which the fourth here says concept. The fourth here says concept, and there's no concept here. We have how many here? We have 8 here. So the first, this is the fourth, sketch, solution. So solution, sketch, drafting initial concept and ideas. So let's see that. And 4 says concept, 5 says design. So what 5 says here? 5 says solution here. So this should be concept. This is concept, which is designing the idea. So I'm going to change this to concept. I'm going to change this 4 to concept. That's what the generative AI brought. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to say for concept, and I'm going to give this the right Control V. I'm going to give it that, and here says solution. So we have solution right here. So I'm going to just give this solution, or I leave it at design. I'm going to just Control V this. I'm going to leave it at design, and revision. Let's go to revision. So revision says this. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here. That's the revision. And presentation, I'm going to come to presentation. So presentation comes right here. I'm going to copy presentation, showcasing, and I'm going to copy this right here. I'm going to come back here right now to paste that. And the last one says delivery, which is handing off project. So I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to paste it right now. So we have all these, which is looking so good. So this will be delivery, as you can see, and it says deliver here. I'm just going to put delivery and we have these right now. So I'm going to remove this website. I'm going to remove that. So we have our own infographics right here. You'll be able to design an infographics. These are things you do as a LinkedIn manager and someone that wants to grow his or her professional and personal brand on LinkedIn. So yeah, right now I'm going to have this downloaded. I'm going to share. I'm going to download as JPEG, and that way we'll be able to create infographics on Canva. And we're going to come back to our LinkedIn to have them posted. So the first, I'm going to use the media and I'm going to post the first, which is this. I'm going to open this and yeah, we have it formatted that way. And yeah, so this is the design right now, which looks nothing but great. I'm going to just paste what ChatGPT prompted for us. I'm going to paste that right now and have it posted. I'm going to paste it, Ctrl V, and you format it to your taste. I'm going to have how to be more creative. I can use Lingo Jam the way I've been using Lingo Jam. How to be more creative. Are you looking to boost your creativity? Here are 6 practical tips to help you unleash your creative potential. Okay, let me just do this. Let me do something like this. Embrace. This is the second. The second says practice mindfulness. I'm going to do this, and it says take notes. I'm going to edit, just to edit it to look good, to be more understandable. Take breaks. I'm going to do that. I'm going to control this. I'm going to enter to give it a new space. I'm going to click on enter on my keyboard to give it a new space. I'm going to do this and I'm going to give it an enter to give it a new space. So we have this. Is looking great so far. So we can do a little bit of formatting to it. Let me just remove the icons. I don't like seeing icons in my posts. I'm going to just remove the icons. I don't need the icons. So I'm going to remove the icons. I'm going to remove the icons. And here we have a fully blown post. I'm going to just remove the icons. And now I can use Lingo Jam. So let me just give this. Let me give this a. I'm going to have that, and here is the second. I'm going to have this. Here is the third. I'm going to have this, and here is the fourth. I'm going to have this, and here is the fifth. I'm going to have this, and here is the sixth, which is the sixth. I'm going to have this. Then we have all that. So all I have to do is to bring in Lingo Jam. I'm going to close this. I'll bring in Lingo Jam to format just maybe the header just to make it look good. I'm going to just come like this and copy this header to be more creative. That will be the only thing I'll put in. So I'm going to just paste this and have the bolded format, and I will have the bolded format right here. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come back here to paste that, and here I have the bolded format. Then we have something we can post, so we can keep going this way. So I'm going to just post this right now, and I'm going to post that. So I'll click on post to post this. That way we'll be able to create infographics on Canva and we'll be able to use it on LinkedIn, and I can post it in a group. So we have this all set, and you too can create different infographics this way. I'm going to just quickly post the second, just to create the second post. I'm going to come back to my home page. I'm going to come back to my home page right now, and I'm going to upload the second. I'm going to click on this media to upload the second, and here's the second infographic we worked on. I'm going to next that, and I'm going to paste what Copilot did for us, and yeah, we're going to just come this way. So we are going to say timeline design process. I'm going to just come this way, and I'm going to copy this. This is for this, and I'm going to paste it right now, and here we have it. It says timeline design process. That's the title, that's the header, and I'm going to say this visual guide breaks down the essential stages of any successful design project. So I'm going to just come this way. I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to do the third, and I'm going to do the fourth, and I'm going to do the fifth, and I'm going to do the sixth, and I'm going to do the seventh, I'm going to do the 7th, and I'm going to do the 8th, and here we have it, each steps. So we have something like this, and I'm going to remove this, and this we'll be able to create a content for this on LinkedIn. And yeah, I'm going to just remove all this. So I have these new contents created, so we're going to go ahead to post this. I can just give this a bolded text, so I'm going to copy this just to give it a bolded text, then we can get going. I'm going to paste this, and I'm going to use these bold sounds. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come here to paste, Ctrl V to paste. And here I have another content, and I'm going to post it right now. We created this all by ourselves. I'm proud of the progress you've made so far. I hope to see you in the next lesson where we get to talk more about creating content. I'm going to post in a group as well. Then having to post that, we'll be able to create content. So that's how you keep creating content. I want you to know one very thing: without content, you cannot build your audience. So you need content, you need to create value so they can get attracted to your profile. And these are ways you can create content. And right now, we'll be able to create this. I hope to see you in the next lesson where I get to talk more about creating content on LinkedIn. I hope to see you there. See you there.